Welcome back to Atlanta and Company. I'm Christine Pilara. Summertime means grilling time, time with family and friends, and there are all kinds of tasty foods to grill up, plus the side dishes, desserts, and drinks all around the meal. I mean, I'm actually getting hungry now as we speak. Gwinnett Medical Center wants you to grill healthier throughout the summer season. Today we have GMC's own Amy Tella, a registered dietitian and certified nutrition expert, and executive chef Clarence Whitfield. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
So let's start off, Amy. I love summertime because I love to break out the grill, and we're making all sorts of dishes, you know, hamburgers, chicken, but how can we put a heart-healthy twist on that?
Well, there's actually a ton of stuff that you can do in the grill. It's easy, it's quick, and it can be healthy.
Good.
So we're going to go over a couple dishes that Clarence has made for us today. We'll start out with meats because, of course, you know, that's usually the main dish that we grill. And a lot of people don't think about fish. Fish is easy to grill. It's really good for our heart, especially the fattier fish like salmon and tuna. It's got that good omega-3s in it. Another option we did here was some halibut.
I love halibut.
Very easy. It's got a little yogurt, cilantro, lime juice as the sauce, so very tasty.
Yeah, you're right. We never really put fish on the grill, and it's so easy, and it doesn't takes what, just a few minutes?
A few minutes.
Okay.
And then, you know, we always have burgers, it seems.
Yes.
So as another option, we did a black bean burger, which is very simple.
Yum.
Very easy.
For the vegetarians out there, that's perfect.
And it's great for those that
Exactly.
Very easy, high in protein, and this recipe is very low in fat.
Okay.
So it's another good option.
Great.
Other things that you can do on the grill would be, you know, chicken. You can do turkey burgers. Just make sure that you look at the label because you want to make sure you get the turkey breast.
Okay, why is that?
Because that would be lower in fat, and a lot of times if you look, they've added that dark meat into it, which can add fat and calories.
Okay, and when you're talking about burgers, I know I get a little confused sometimes. What's going to be the best meat for me to choose? What's going to be lean and healthy?
The leanest is going to be your sirloin or your chuck. Either one of those are going to be the leanest.
Sirloin or chuck.
Right.
Okay, make sure you remember that. And with your turkey burger, make sure you get the white meat.
Exactly.
Okay,
exactly.
I love that.
And so with our entrees here, we've done some grilled vegetables, which is a very easy side dish that you can do. We did some grilled sweet potatoes, which you can also throw in the oven if you want.
That's great. And did you put strawberries right there on the top?
And yeah, these are some grilled fruit skewers.
Tell me about that, because it looks like it even has some seasoning on it.
It does. Clarence put a little spices on it to give it a little kick.
I love that,
So that
Clarence.
makes a really easy dessert.
Okay.
And it's healthy.
Okay, so tell me, like, okay, we've got the strawberries, looks like pineapple.
There's pineapple, some cantaloupe, the strawberries, very easy.
Yeah, just put a little seasoning
and throw it on the grill.
Very lightly, I would imagine you're just going to sear it a little bit.
Exactly, just put a little oil there on your grill and throw it on in just a few minutes. You've got an easy dessert.
And one of the things that I know I always read about when it comes to getting your good fiber and your protein are beans, and you mentioned the black bean patty. And I see over there it looks like Clarence prepared an entire bean salad.
Yeah, because you know a lot of your side dishes tend to have a lot of mayonnaise and heavier dressings on it, which can be higher in fat and calories.
Right.
So this one just has a light oil and vinegar dressing on it.
It's beautiful.
So very tasty, full of flavor, but low in calories.
Okay, and I like to see the cucumbers. Again, you're going to get filled up because of the fiber and the protein, but you're not going to feel, you know, like you're really also adding in all the fat, as you said, with some of the heavier sauces.
Yeah, and the last thing that we have here is a gazpacho, which is a cold soup, which is really good for this time of year when we have all the fresh fruits and vegetables coming in from the garden. It's got cucumbers and tomatoes in it, and then we've also grilled some chicken to put on the top. Add some protein to it, more flavor.
That's so good. I know it was funny. I was passing by on one of our hottest days recently. I was passing by a cafe and it was like, our soups of the day. And I'm thinking, who wants a hot soup? I sure don't. So that's a terrific option. And one of the things that we try to incorporate into our meals when we're having our guests over or just with our own families is making things that are seasonal. Why is that important, and how can we get more in the know about that?
As far as seasonings or seasonal foods?
Seasonal food, well, both.
Well, I mean, seasonal foods, they're usually cheaper at your market, and you know they're going to be fresh.
Right.
So you know you go straight to the produce section, and you can get great options there to make things like the soups or the grilled veggies.
Right.
As far as seasonings, you know, you want to fresh herbs and spices are good right now. Just stay away from like soy sauce and barbecue sauce and full fat dressings. Those tend to be a little bit higher in fat and calories.
Okay, yeah. So trying to watch my weight these last few months, I notice I'm trying to do more of a lemon and a lime juice, and trying to make it flavorful without really, again,
and that works great with your seafood as well, because it brings out that freshness in it.
And what about when you talk about seasonings too? You ever add salt?
I mean, some salt is okay. You just want to, watch it, especially if you've got high blood pressure. A lot of times, the more salt can increase your high blood pressure.
Okay.
But a little salt is okay.
Just a little bit, yeah. I try to add it in the actual whatever I'm preparing, whatever I'm cooking, but then I don't add it additionally.
Right.
And you know what? Once you get used to that.
You do.
You do. Right. Because I've noticed that sometimes I'll try to go back to something that's really salty and
it doesn't taste good.
And it doesn't taste good.
Exactly.
So I promise you, if you love the salt shaker out there, give it a rest for a few days and you might become a convert. So thank you so much. Great healthy tips. We appreciate it so much.
Sure.
And again, if you're interested in making any of these recipes or for any of the tips discussed today, go to 11alive.com/Take the Pledge to get the complete recipes along with taking the pledge to have a healthier heart. After you do so, you're going to get a little treat. You're going to receive a free pedometer and be entered in a monthly drawing for an iPod Nano. And this segment was paid for by Gwinnett Medical Center.